Good morning again.
Good morning, Mr. Parker.
Our second video of the day is truly the 25th today. We just finished up solving inequalities by multiplying or dividing. This inequality, 2x over 5 plus 3/4 is greater than or equal to 9/10, is in fraction form. We've already worked with equations, multi-step equations, two-step equations in fraction form. We had a quiz on it. And now we're looking at inequalities, which isn't a whole lot different. What is your first step in solving this inequality based on our rules that we have established earlier in the chapter, Jasmine?
You get rid of the fraction.
We're going to get rid of the fractions, Jasmine says. And Jasmine, how are we going to get rid of the fractions?
You're going to multiply them by a common denominator.
You are going to multiply them by a common denominator, or we're also going to say the least common multiple of the denominators, or the least common denominator. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to listen very closely on this one because I've made a new rule. Not only am I going to test you on your ability to solve these problems, from this point forward, to save myself some correcting time, as you noticed yesterday, it does involve a little bit of correcting when we went through the quiz together, or a lot bit of correcting. I'm going to require you that from this point forward, you multiply by the least common multiple of the denominators, or I'm going to take a point away. I will take a point away if you cannot determine the least common multiple of the denominators. That is something that is a skill we've actually worked on anyhow. Least common multiples. So the least common multiple of 5, 4, and 10 is not 40.
It's 20.
What is the least common multiple, Jasmine?
It's 20.
20. If you do not multiply a problem like this by 20, I will take a point away, even though you'll still hopefully get to the right answer by doing the math correct. I'm going to require that you start doing this. As you know, the first step in solving a problem like this is to get rid of the fractions, and that is a rule. That is something I'm making you do. Again, you can get to the right answer by not doing that, but I'm making you do it. You can also convert all the fractions so they have common denominators. It's also not a step that I'm allowing you to do. You may also, continuing on, get rid of the 3/4 first so that you can combine like terms. Again, something I don't want you to do. The first step in a problem like this is to find the least common multiple to get rid of the fractions. Jasmine, can you please clean this problem up? 20 times 2x over 5.
8x.
Good. 20 times 2x divided by 5 is going to give you 8x.
Plus 15.
Plus 15
Is greater than or equal to?
is greater than or equal to
18.
18. Now, if we would have multiplied by a negative 20, would have we had to have flipped the inequality,
I
Jasmine?
have to go.
Okay, can you just finish this problem?
Sure. But
If we would have multiplied by a negative 20, would have we had to have flipped the inequality?
yeah.
Yes, but we didn't. So we didn't have to. We multiplied by a positive. Jasmine, what's your next step?
Subtract 15 from both sides.
Jasmine says subtract 15 from both sides. Jasmine, what's your next step?
Clean it up.
Clean it up.
That
Jasmine?
8x.
Yep.
Is greater than or equal to
Yep.
3.
3. Jasmine, what's your next step?
You divide them both by 8.
Divide by 8. Jasmine, what's your answer?
375.
Well, it's in fraction form, so should we leave it in fraction form?
Yeah.
Jasmine, what's your answer?
3/8.
X is?
3/8.
X is?
X is 3/8.
X is not 3/8.
Greater than or equal to 3/8.
X is greater than or equal to 3/8. Jasmine, what's next?
Oh, yep, I didn't do this part. So you put 3/8.
Let's put 3/8 in the middle.
Then to the left, you put 2/8.
Let's put 2/8 to the left.
And then 4/8 to the.
Oh, okay, good. Awesome. Now what?
And then you put a filled-in circle.
Yep.
In the middle.
A filled-in circle because 3/8 actually could be the answer. And now which way are we going?
We are going to the right.
To the right, because 4/8 and anything above 3/8 could be the answer, correct?
Mhm.
And if you check your work, 3/8 should be equal to the left and the right side, and anything above 3/8 should still work because it would be greater than. Anything below 3/8 should be less than. Goodbye, Jasmine.
Goodbye.
James' question. Can you put the arrow thing up higher?
Like the dot and then the arrow thing.
I would rather you put it on the number line so that there's no question to me that you're putting it right on 3/8. I would love it if you just did it exactly how I did it because it's just easier for me to see that you know what you're doing. Yes, sir. Alex.
Do 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2.
Sure, as long as it's obvious that 3/8, whatever you're showing to the right is large and whatever you're showing to the left is smaller. Anything else? Everyone's feeling good?